So I did not say that you should have an open-ended CV, and it should be customized to every place you apply to. If you want to work at a corporate law firm, customize to that. If you're working for a firm, if you're applying to a firm which has a capital markets practice, customize to that. If you're applying to a litigator, customize to that. So if you're customizing in the most appropriate way possible and you want 3 different kinds of opportunities, man, your CV has to be 3 times, like you have to have 3 different CVs altogether. So that is where choosing a practice area might help. And remember that most of you think that if I choose a practice area, then you ask me a lot of times that how do I choose an area of my interest? Now this is like, as a lawyer, you can do just about anything. What will help you in choosing is knowing some basic factors, like maybe I want to stay in this city, what can I do here? Or I want to cater to entrepreneurs, what can I do here? Sometimes you might just like a particular area of law. Oh, I like this area of law. Let's practice around this. Sometimes what happens is some area of law intuitively connects with you. Like the area of how companies make money connected with me, and that's what enabled me to understand corporate law better. And I also ended up reading a lot of corporate law, business transactions related books. Something like, so there's this book called Cold Steel, which is on the acquisition of Arcelor Steel by Mittal Steel. Now the group is called ArcelorMittal. This was not written by a lawyer. It's a regular book. Okay, it's available in a crossword or something in a bookstore. So the way when I read it, I understood why the intention behind corporate deals, and I've started to enjoy it and get interested. So there could be these reasons, or sometimes you intuitively understand, let's say, family law or IPC. You can choose to pursue that. So sometimes you're appreciated for something you do, and you develop a liking towards that subject because you were appreciated for it. That can be a way to narrow down to your area of interest. There is no inherently true area of interest. As a lawyer, you are capable of doing a lot of things that lawyers do. Namely, you can go to a court, you can write, you can advise somebody through an advisory note or an opinion. You can do a contract, you can do all of this. Okay, so make sure that you have a CV and an annex if you have too many tasks. I'm not sure that as a law student, you can have so many things that you need to attach, send 2 CVs. Flashy or not is irrespective. You send a 2-page CV, it should be such the lawyers go by text. If a lawyer is hiring you, they want to know. So their eyes will literally pop out when you've done something relevant. When you've done something relevant, they will want to read more. Okay, they don't want just a long list of publications. Then the relevance of online publications. Now I prefer this to offline publications, and the reason is very similar. So I found this inspiring. I read this from the LinkedIn co-founder's version also. He wanted to be a professor, and then he decided to start a professional network that was LinkedIn. And he said that very few people were reading work that was published even in big peer-reviewed journals. Maybe 100, 150 people will read an article if you publish it in a journal, but thousands could read it if you publish it online. You don't have a long editorial process to publish it online. I recently published an article on the Infosys whistleblower situation in Quads, the online news, the online journal, and that took like 2 days it took me a day to write. The next day or the day after that, it was published. Okay. Now you want to minimize the repetitive clerical work of style sheet, formatting, back and forth, then waiting on the journal's end to publish, then relying on the distribution network of the journal to get seen, because that creates external dependencies which are not in your control. An external dependency not in your control means your effort to reach out is getting weakened. On the other hand, if you write online, you can publish it on your own LinkedIn profile. You can send it to others to publish on their blog. You'll get a link which you can share with everybody. That is as good as your own article, right? That's your own article. You don't want to start your own blog for this. You want that your article is read because that's the skill you want to market. You don't want to market your entrepreneurial nature about starting blogs. No, that's not the point when you want a job. So then you share it with, you share that link of your online publication with these 10 people per publication at least. And then you'll come to know, you will get very nice experiences by getting these these pieces of feedback.